And final segment of Trojans Live here at Rockin' Riley's USC, the best place to be during the game. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, and Michael Pittman Jr. off his impressive performance on Friday. And you got to do it with a buddy. You've known Matt Fink for a while. That's your guy. I feel like people don't get to know Matt that well. So tell us what he's like, because he was pretty jacked up after the first couple drives of that game.
Yeah, I would say that Matt is a serious guy. Say that he works hard and that he likes to have fun when it's time to have fun, but he's more like a businessman, I would say.
Did you know when you were playing the game, Mike, that you're having these big, giant numbers? Or are you just trying to concentrate and catch the ball? Or did you know you're having like one of those, I'm in the zone, throw me the ball performances? Or how was that feeling as the game progressed for you?
So as it progressed, I started to realize hey, I think that I have a lot of yards, but I would say that I was focusing more on winning because it was tight, and we didn't pull away until I think 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. So I was just more focused on winning the game first. So
everyone's talked so much about this receiving core, and I'm curious what that receiving room is like. Are you guys competitive when you're watching when you're watching the film, or are you going at each other a little bit, or is it just supportive? What's that room like between you and Tyler and Amon-Ra in particular?
I would say that it is supportive. We don't really ever kind of go at each other. It's more like a group effort to go after DBs.
Yeah.
So I would say that we're like a supportive group.
Now, we know you can go up and get the ball, but I think, a lot of fans saw you run away from some DBs last week, man. All he grabbed was a towel. Where's that brand new speed from, man? Where are you taking off on people now?
So people think that I'm slow because every time I catch the ball, I'm stopping and coming back to it, so I can't really build up that speed. So just when I can keep running is when I gain my true speed and top speed. So that's where that came from.
I think, too, the reason that people don't think about the speed side of it is because you just play. To me, you've always played the receiver position like a guy that used to play defense.
Yeah.
The Juju was the same way. Juju came in and was he really wanted to play safety and just decided to play receiver. And I always felt that the same about you. JJ would always say, oh, no, Pitt should be playing defense. Pitt should be playing defense. When did you become a receiver in your head or in your mind? Are you still an outside linebacker playing receiver?
I feel like I could still go both ways. So let's say that a team drafts me, hopefully I get drafted, and they're hey, we want you to play safety or linebacker. I'll be all right, give me 3-4 months and I'll put on 10 pounds and we'll see where it goes.
Now, during the game, when you're feeling that you're in the zone and you're making plays, a lot of players out there, I'm speaking from a defensive lineman perspective, you can't really affect the game and just kind of take it over. But in your position and what you were doing, you had that ability. Were you Coach, get me the ball? I'm feeling it. Hey, Matt, let's find me. It's my time right here. Let's go.
I'm never one that kind of goes after a QB. I kind of just let him kind of bring it to me because I don't want him to force throws because then that's when QB start throwing picks. But I just kind of let it come to me, so I stay quiet and just.
So did Matt come over to you and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna come find you"?
Well, he didn't say that, but
you could see it in his eyes.
Yeah. So, I can kind of feel it. Yeah.
Well, we've talked about how important it is for the guys in this offense to be selfless this year because there's only one ball and there's a lot of mouths to feed. Is that a conversation that you guys are having? Because, I think it was the first half of the year you didn't get a catch. I mean, there have been times where you haven't had that many balls come your way, and then obviously there's Friday night where you're gobbling up everything.
Yeah, so we just kind of have that type of, relationship where let's say that Tyler led the first 2 games, and then I led the last 2 games. The next 2 games might go to Amon-Ra. So, we just don't really care about that as long as we're winning. So,
you guys have really torched man coverage, and there was some times against BYU in that 8-man coverage, things got really cloudy. Mm-hmm. What do you anticipate from Washington watching you guys kind of destroy man coverage, and then what do you think they might try?
Well, I don't want to give a plan to kind of stop us, but I would say that they're probably going to come in and cloud, or that we're going to go there and they're going to cloud us. So that's probably
what
we're
you're going into the game.
Yes.
because why would they go into man coverage?
Yeah.
Like, it would seem pretty silly by now.
Is it like a basketball thing almost, where you're like, oh, they're going to play man? Oh, I'm going to show you can't stop.
Yeah, pretty much. We said that if they play man, then we're just going to make them pay for it. So that's what we did.
Pulling back, Mike, a little bit. Can you imagine, like, this 4 years? I mean, it's amazing how fast it happens. It was not that long ago you were a freshman. I remember you as a freshman. You know, what's your biggest takeaway from this experience as you're coming near the end of it?
I would say the biggest takeaway is to just be patient. And
that is not a word we hear college football players very much these days.
It doesn't always happen exactly how, like, you want it to happen, but you just got to stick to it, and that's it.
Come a long ways, man. I liked hearing that from you, man. That fires me up.
You've
grown up in front of my eyes, man. Way to go, man. We got the bye week coming next week. How much of that, as you as a captain, are using that for your guys? Like, hey, guys, let's get this one in the bank. We get a little bye week, a little rest up the bodies, and then get ready for Notre Dame.
So, actually, we're not even talking about that because we're so focused in on this next game, getting this next win. So we're just focused on giving everything that we have to Washington, and that's what we're going to do.
Well, it's a big one. We're looking to see what you're going to do as an encore. It'll be tough to top Friday night. Thank you, as always, Michael Pittman Jr.